Prime Outcast Collective. Today I'm going to go over the basics of animal captures. There are 3 open world locations that you can do animal captures on. The Plains of Eidolon on Earth, or Valis on Venus, and the Cambion Drift on Deimos. The first thing you're going to need before you can do anything is a tranq rifle. This tranq rifle can be bought from the Business in Fortuna or Sun in the Necrolis on Deimos. It costs 500 standing, and you can be level 0 with either of them. Once you get your tranq rifle, you will need to equip it into your gear wheel. Go to your arsenal, and you press R1 until you get to this screen, a little circle, which indicates your gear. Press on the gear, and when you see that symbol, that's a free slot that you can add any of your equipment in. This is either stuff that you've built in your foundry or stuff that you've collected or purchased, such as the beacons and the Requiem Ultimatum, stuff for your railjack. This is where all the cool stuff is. So once you have your tranq rifle in your gear wheel, you're basically ready. One thing you do want is something to help you capture these animals. Now, there are several frames that you could use. Invisible frames are good. Ash. No, Ozzy, move. Sorry, my kitty cat wants to sit with me. Ivara is a good one. Octavia, you could. I'm not sure if when she goes invisible she causes damage because she's basically a speaker. Whenever she's going invisible. I use Sevagoth's ability, Gloom. With my current setup, I can slow everything down 95%. That means basically they're standing still. I can take my time, still path, it's awesome. You know, how would you like have an enemies not shoot at you within a 5-meter radius? Actually, that goes up to 16 meters. Woohoo! It's a little better than I thought. But any frame you use will be fine. Just use something to help you slow them down. Okay, now once we get on the open world area, we'll be able to use our D-pad. Hold on, Ozzy, give me a hug. Thank you. You can press down on the D-pad, and that will pull up your gear wheel. You can see I already have things already in it, but because I am not in an area I can use it, it's kind of grayed out, but it's there. Alright, today I'm going to go to Deimos. Deimos will allow you to farm as many tags as you want because your standing is not directly tied to the tags. That means I can have as many as I want and then turn them in a little bit at a time. So I can farm it as much as I want and never have to farm again for the rest of the month, that's what I usually do. I'll collect hundreds and hundreds of tags of all the animals I can get and just sit back and live off of that for a while. Orb Valis and Earth, your standing is instant whenever you do a capture. So once you've hit your cap, that's pretty much it. There's really no reason to go back and farm for them that same day. I like doing the captures better because I know where the more rare animals are, and they give you more standing. You combine that with a resource booster and a resource chance booster. That gives you, instead of 3 tags for a perfect capture, you get 6. And sometimes they're in multiples of 2 or 3. So on a perfect capture on 3 animals, that's 18 tags. I can live off of that for a good long time. Alright, so I'm going to load into Cambion Drift, and you will get to see exactly how fast PS5 loads you into a mission. This takes 5 seconds to get here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 seconds. Sorry, I just had to rub it in just a little bit. Okay. This area, if you pull out your trank rifle, you will see there's a tag here. It's not for this area, but some animals do spawn in this area. I'll see Vipalpa or the Predacite, sometimes even Cryptolix. So just be careful when you come in here and you see red arrows. Or in my case, purple arrows. Or hot pink, I don't remember. Okay, that noise was a Valpathia. I pull out my trank rifle. Oh, Predacite, sorry. And he is in the middle of a battle. If I don't catch him soon, he is going to be damaged. And I'm going to lose tags. Ow. Get rid of these guys. Alright, he's damaged, so I'm only going to get a good capture. But he's one of the rarer ones. Ugly as cut. That's a Cryptolix. And so there's two of them over there. If you're ever having a hard time finding where these animals are, move someplace that's in a dark area, solid colored, and you can see the animals through it. That sticks out like a sore thumb. Versus here, well, if I'm not in the right location, it could be impossible to see it. Like if I come over here to this orange stuff, yeah, it's a lot harder to see. Just move somewhere dark. Okay, the Voam worm is taking over, which means the Foss worm is going to be destroyed, and his little red sputum or whatever gets scattered everywhere. Here we go. What a lot of people will do once they turn in their tags and they got all the sending they can get for their day, or they turn in all their materials, they just stop and leave. Deimos is the only place where you can stockpile materials to buy standing with. So come out here, spend an hour a week. Oh! Come out of nowhere. Spend about an hour a week collecting all this stuff so you don't have to come back and do it later. Okay, I'm gonna go to this guy. These guys are not gonna leave me alone. Underdozas like being here. My Cryptolix. Oh, they're so cute. I think I got both of them. Yep. Oh, there was 3! They were alerted, so I didn't get a great capture on it, and I didn't use my gloom. Alright, get back up in the air. Underdozas, they come all throughout here, all the way up through here. I had a video that I had 2 underdozas right here. Perfect capture, 12 tags, no audio. I forgot to hit the unmute button. That's me, so I'm remaking this. This area, wherever there's water or ponds. I say water loosely because, I don't know, this looks more like jello to me. But this is where velocipods spawn. Those are the dragonfly things. Ooh. This is what they look like. Just so you have an idea. This is a skin you can get from Sun for 100k standing in Deimos. I have all 3 of them. That's another Pharaoh. Nope, Medjay. That's another rare one. Alright, another important thing when you are starting into your animal conservation, do it on solo. It is the worst thing to load in and they want to be doing bounties. You know, they're not here hunting for the same thing you are. And the same thing goes, like, if you're here solo on an open party, someone could load in, get mad that you're not doing bounties. So just make it solo. Okay, this area is going to be bad. Let's see if we can find an Avicea. Those are the little tiny birds. They hang out in this area from just below infested Seraglio all the way up to the Deimos terminus along this cliffside. They can either be in the cliff, hanging around that. A lot of times I'll find them in here. Or just sitting on the rocks, chilling, minding their own business. In here is where the second vault is. You may have seen that green goo on the ground. This is the Nexaphira. The only place you can actually tag them is on their tail, because they hide up in the ceiling with their tail tucked in. So you can't hit them until they're out in the open. Now this guy, he's not going to give me anything good because he saw me. This guy's probably going to give me 2 tags, which, no, is a good capture. Poor captures give you 1 or 2 tags with boosters. Good captures give you 2 or 4. Perfect are 3 or 6. I literally have hundreds of those.
Another adorable bundle of mutated flesh
and
from the harsh face of Deimos.
Yep, there's another one over there. Whenever you hear cryptolix in a cave, you can pretty much find a Nexaphira with it. And you hit them right there in the tail. My 95% slow is perfect. These guys move fast. 14 tags. These cysts that I just popped, they can be full of materials. Like right there I got plastids. Plastids isn't even listed on the materials on the navigation screen. More cryptolix. Where are they? Okay, I'm gonna leave out of here. Oh, my cat is kicking me in the head. Not on purpose. Now you may see on the map where all of these paw prints are. That's these right here. Oh. Seriously? Oh. I heard an Avicea. Another Medjay. I think they take 2. You want to be careful not to shoot them more than you have to. that could cause them to
Made it to
make it less than perfect.
a Med-J Predicide. As noble and regal and barren as anything can be on this twisted
There's another
flesh-bitten
Predicite.
moon.
There's 2 of them. That's a Vizier. That's the most common type. Gotta turn this off.
This one is fully grown.
When you tag either the Predicite or the Valpapia, you have a chance of getting a clone. What you do with those is you go to Sun and you buy antigens and mutagens, and there's one other part. There's 3 parts you have to buy, build them in your foundry, and then bring them all back and ask Sun to create either a Valpapia or a Predicite. And that's how you get your Deimos animals. You can't breed them, you can't imprint them, but I have hundreds, literally, that I could make. Once you've mastered them, you don't need them anymore. Okay, that noise was a Cryptolix. I'm not too worried about them. Let's see if we can find a Velocipede. Velocipod. Again, that's what they look like. Got the flitty little wings, but that's my K drive. I hear flitty wings. Here we go. That is a white Velocipede. Odd. They do sound like a little helicopter, so it's kind of easy to hear them.
This one's
Oh.
white Velocipede.
One thing I did mention,
Without killing it. Excellent work.
as soon as you get a Velocipede and you call in for him to be picked up, move away as fast as you can. Bullet jump, whatever. They will knock you on your butt. If you're not strong enough, they could kill you. If you're finding you're really no good at doing the conservation, you can just stick to doing the ones where you find their track, start, and then you have to follow a trail. And then it'll come to a place where you can put out a lure. You got to play this sound, and then you got to wait for the animal to show up, and then you got to hope you could shoot that one animal and get a good, perfect capture. But in the time that you do all that, let's see. Look at how many tags I've got. It would have taken me 3 or 4 minutes to do one capture the normal way. This way is definitely faster. Okay, well, I got the Velocipede. That was the main part of this video, to show you how easy it is to find them. I'm hearing the beep, beep, beep. If you can't find it, it's somewhere dark. Oh, there's an animal trek start. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going to end the video here. This is the end of the video tutorial on animal conservation. If you found it helpful, you can leave a like or subscribe to make it easier to find additional videos with topics similar to this about a number of things. Leave a comment if you have a topic that you would like to have covered. If you're in the Prime Outcast Collective, make sure that you don't forget to enter Sunday's gear giveaway on Discord. We have a giveaway every single Sunday. Might even have time to play hide and seek. Hey, Tabby Cat Meow saying good night.